The four major types of psychology. Psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior, how people think, feel, and act in everyday life. Although there are dozens of specialized branches, many textbooks and introductory guides group psychological study into four major types. These four help explain both inner mental processes and observable behaviors, and they form a foundation for understanding psychology as a whole. 1. Clinical psychology. Clinical psychology is probably the type most people think about when they hear psychology. It focuses on understanding, diagnosing, and treating mental health problems and emotional disturbances. Clinical psychologists work with individuals experiencing anxiety, depression, trauma, personality disorders, and more. They use various therapeutic approaches, from talk therapy to cognitive behavioral techniques, to help people improve mental health and cope with life challenges. This branch bridges research and therapy, combining scientific understanding of psychological disorders with hands-on support and intervention. 2. Cognitive psychology. Cognitive psychology explores how the mind processes information. This includes studying memory, attention, perception, language, thinking, problem-solving, decision-making, and learning. Rather than focusing on what someone does, cognitive psychologists investigate how and why people think the way they do. For example, cognitive research may look at how people remember phone numbers, how attention works during multitasking, or how belief systems influence decision-making. This type of psychology has strong links to areas like neuroscience, education, and human-computer interaction. 3. Behavioral psychology. Behavioral psychology, or behaviorism, focuses on observable behavior, actions we can see and measure, and how it is acquired and maintained. This perspective suggests behavior is largely shaped through learning experiences like rewards, punishments, conditioning, and reinforcement. Historical pioneers like John B. Watson and B.F. Skinner used experiments to show how behaviors could be conditioned in both humans and animals. Modern behaviorists apply these principles to areas such as therapy for phobias, behavior modification, and habit formation. 4. Biopsychology. Biopsychology, also called biological psychology or physiological psychology, considers the biological foundations of behavior. It looks at the relationship between brain processes, nervous system activity, hormones, genetics, and how they influence thoughts, feelings, and actions. Researchers in this branch might study how neurotransmitters affect mood, how brain injuries change behavior, or how the nervous system responds to stress. Biopsychology connects psychology with biology and neuroscience, emphasizing that thoughts and behavior emerge from physical processes in the body. Why these four matter? Each of these types of psychology offers a different lens on human behavior. Clinical psychology helps us understand and treat mental health challenges. Cognitive psychology reveals how our minds interpret and respond to information. Behavioral psychology explains how experiences shape action. Biopsychology connects mental life to biology and the brain. Together they show that psychology is not one single approach, but a collection of perspectives that complement one another, helping us understand the complexity of human nature in a more complete way. If this video was helpful for you, like and subscribing to the channel is the best way to support this work and see more content like it.